Welcome to the Band Bar Studios channel where we create your entire fitness routine using only long loop resistance bands like these. So be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a workout. Today we have a complete upper body workout. All you need are your resistance bands and a way to attach your bands up high above your head. So I'm using our door anchor. I'll put a coupon code or discount code below if you want to get yours, but you can use any door anchor or a way to just attach your bands above you. We are going to get right into it, so make sure you warm up. I'll put a warm up here for you, so click that, come back here for the workout, and I will see you on the mat. This workout is one circuit 3 times through. So the first round, we're going to get used to the movements. We're going to choose a resistance. And then round 2 and 3, we'll step it up, really challenge our muscles. You know what to expect, okay? Our first exercise is an alternating single arm floor press. So you're going to take a band and bring it behind you like this. We're going to get on the ground and one at a time, we're going to bring both up and then drop one at a time, okay? For a chest press on the ground. So get into the exercise. You can wrap the band around your hand for more resistance, but you're gonna stay up and drop one at a time, bringing your elbow to the ground. Good. So working our chest, make sure you squeeze, your chest feels like kind of squeezing the front of your armpits. Just moving slow and controlled, working that resistance, always having resistance on the band. Perfect. Go down. Next, we're gonna go to our door anchor now. So attach a band up high, like so, in a long loop like that. So we're going to grab the band like this, get in a tall kneeling position, and pull down towards us, okay? So elbows coming to our ribs. This is called a Zeus row. So we're in this tall kneeling position, we're hinged over, and we're working our lats, pulling. You can do pretty heavy here, keeping our shoulders down. Good. So again, we're doing this 2 more times, so you're gonna get used to it. So you'll be able to challenge yourself more and more. Next, we're gonna do a tall kneeling shoulder press. Tall kneeling is with both knees on the ground. You're going to bring a band up to chin height, putting the band under your knees and pressing up above you. Okay, so elbows a little ahead of you, so not completely beside you. I want them out to about 45 degrees and then pushing up above your head. So a way to make this harder is knees wider, wrapping the band around your hand, or choosing a heavier band. But just make sure there's tension even at this point here. Good. Slow on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Good. Next, we're going to do a tall kneeling hammer curl. So working the biceps. So you can do that 2 ways. You can put both lengths of the band under your knees like this. Hammer curl is thumbs up. Bicep curl, or you can do one length of the band under your knees and hold the band close to your knees for resistance. So one length of the band is less resistance, and if you double it up, it will create more. Like that, perfect. You can also do this standing. Tall kneeling just adds a little more core into it, and It works well with the flow of this workout, to be honest. So choose which works for you. Perfect. Next, we're going to grab another band and we're going to sit down. Let's start with my orange. We're going to do a seated row. So putting the band around your feet like this, grabbing the band close to your feet, and we're going to row and have your palms up for this one. So targeting more our lower back. You can have your legs completely straight or a slight bend, whatever's comfortable for you. But I want your back straight up. I don't want you curved like that. I don't want you rocking back and forth. I want it just straight spine, palms up, pulling the band back. And this is another one you can go pretty heavy and just grab the band closer to your feet or double up the band to make it heavier. Perfect. Letting that go. And our last exercise in the circuit is a seated overhead tricep extension. So you're going to sit on one length of the band like this. You're going to grab the band above your head like this, and then you're going to push up. So I like to wrap the band around my hands so I don't have to work on grip at all. Elbows above you, and you're here. You can sit cross-legged, whatever is comfortable, but just make sure you have most of your weight on the band. Elbows in, make sure they're not flaring out. And feeling it in the back of our arms. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, that's our circuit. So we're going to take a 40-second break and come back for our second round. Round two, are you ready? We're gonna start again with our floor press, single arm alternating. So let's set that up. I'm gonna level up. Now you know exactly what you're doing, okay? So that's what we're doing 2 more times. No tricks, no surprises. Let's get into it. Feet on the floor, low back pushing into the mat, pressing your hands up first, and then dropping one side at a time. So doing the floor press like this keeps tension on one hand. The hand that's up increases your time under tension, just challenges your muscles a little differently than putting both hands down to the ground at the same time. But make sure you're working your muscles correctly no matter what. Perfect. Done. Dropping that. We are going to our Zeus row. So going to the band above you. If you don't have this setup, you can definitely do a bent over row. This just challenges your lats really well. So grabbing the band like this and pulling our elbows down to our ribs. So hinging over is super important here. We want to challenge the big muscles in our back. So you can really work the back here. I love this exercise. But again, if you don't have the door anchor, you can just do a bent over row. and work your back as well. Good. Done. Whew. Okay. Next, we're going to our shoulder press. So grab a band. We're doing this from tall kneeling, or you can do this standing if this hurts your knees. Again, you can wrap the band around your hand once or twice to increase the resistance. The more you work out with bands, the more you'll get a feel for it, just like dumbbells. It's the exact same. It's just we have more exposure to dumbbells and more history working out with them, right? And I mean exactly the same as in, like, you just have a learning curve. With everything you do, you'll have a learning curve. One more. Good. Whew. Okay, going to our hammer curls. So our biceps like this. So kneeling or standing, whatever you prefer. Rolling our shoulders down, elbows to our side. You can have a slight bend in your hips to really go against the resistance. Squeeze at the top and slow on the way down. We're moving really slow for every exercise in this workout. I want you to count to at least 2 on the way down, but I count to 3 or 4. It just really makes your muscles work a lot more in such a short time. Last 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, let's sit down and do that seated row. So you're gonna grab the band, you can put it twice at the bottom of your feet, you can put it once, but just make sure you constantly have tension no matter what. So even when you're here, arms extended, you have tension. And when you pull back, you're working the lower lats. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale. Inhale. Perfect. And last exercise in this circuit is our overhead tricep extension. I'm going to show you from the front. So I'm just sitting on one end of the band. And again, I like to wrap the band around my hands like this. Then you can interlock your fingers or not. Elbows in front, so not out here, in front. Extending your hands above your head, and squeezing the back of our arms. So this is replicating a dumbbell overhead tricep extension. You can hold a dumbbell and do this movement, but you can also create it with bands. Last one. Let's do one more. Perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to take one more break, get some water. We'll come back for a third round. Round 3, are you ready? Okay, last round. That means we are like challenging ourselves, choosing the most resistance we can do. So don't hold back. Lying down, we're going to start with our floor press. Ready? Push up and drop one elbow to the ground at a time. Squeezing our chest, slowly dropping each hand. Low back, pressing into the mat to make sure we have a strong base. Oh, you got this. Last time. Done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Let's sit up. We're going to go to our Zeus row. So grabbing the band like so. Again, in this half kneeling position, hinge over, hands above your head, pulling our elbows down. We love a strong back. Back is one of my favorite muscle groups to work out with bands. That's how I got started, honestly. I wanted to do exercises like this, and all I had was dumbbells. I was like, how can I do that at home? Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Dropping that. Let's go to our shoulder press. You got this. I'm going to do both hands this time. I don't know if I can stick with this, but let's try. Toes tucked. Make sure your toes are tucked behind you. Even if you stick with the same resistance that you used for the first round, that in itself is increasing the difficulty. It's not always about increasing resistance, but it's about increasing the workload on your muscles. And you're already tired when you're starting this circuit, the third round. So just keeping the same amount of resistance is growing your muscles more. Whew, okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do our hammer curl one last time. We are flying through this workout. I love it. Such a great workout to do when you just want to feel strong, want to get in, get out, feel good, covers all the bases. Let's do our hammer curl. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale, moving slow, really squeezing our biceps at the top. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Let's sit down for our row. You got this. 5 seconds. Rolling our shoulders back, straight spine, palms up. Exhale. Last time doing this. Let's do one more really good rep here. Perfect. All right, one more exercise. Let's do that overhead tricep extension. So sitting on the band. Band comes overhead. Grabbing the band in a comfortable way. Let's go. Last time. Oh my gosh. I chose way too much resistance. There we go. Elbows pointing forward. Always keep that in mind. Reset between every rep. You can do this. Last 5 seconds of work here before you're done. Oh my gosh. Amazing, good job. That was our upper body strength workout. I hope you loved it. Please like this video, comment below. If you did, I would really appreciate that. And please make sure you cool down. I'll put a cool down here. Other than that, have a great day, and I will see you next time on the mat. If you enjoyed this workout video, make sure to join me on bandbarstudios.com. There, you'll get access to over 200 exclusive workouts, free challenges, form videos for over 100 exercises, workout tips, and more to help you on your health and fitness journey. If you're not a Bandbar Studio member yet, check the description below for promo codes and click on that link to start your free trial today. See you next time on the mat.